Hello and welcome to Impact Leadership. I'm Brother Jack and I'm your host, and I am so excited to be able to come to you and talk to you about leadership. I love talking about leadership. I just love leadership. I think that I've said it a million times, everything rises and falls on leadership. Let me get your attention for just a moment, make a statement that I think is so important, and that is this: life is not a dress rehearsal. That's right. This is really it. This is your life. And this week, I want to talk about leadership life. Leadership life. You know, how do you live both of them? How can you be a leader and at the same time live life? You know, I meet so many people that are doing one or the other, but they don't know how to make both of them happen effectively in their life. Leadership demands a lot from you, but we can't let it rob our life. And so we have to figure out, how do you combine the two, leadership and life? And that's what I want to talk about. There are a lot of great leaders who live their lives miserably. They're just absolutely miserable in what they do. So let's talk about that. First question we have to answer is this: what is leadership life? Now, I want to think about the word life, and I'm going to use a little acronym, and you may want to write this down. Life, the acronym, living in fulfillment every day. So if you put the two together, leadership, living in fulfillment every day, leadership life. And every leader should make a choice to not only live, but to have a life. And I think that's the challenge that so many leaders face with. There's some things that I want to get you to ponder when you think about the two aspects of it. First of all, a lot of people try to find life without developing their leadership potential. There's a lot of people that say, well, I'm just going to live my life, but they never develop their potential in leadership. And then other people try to develop their leadership potential and never discover their life. So it can be it can be bad either way. And so one without the other robs you of your fulfillment. In other words, if you're always trying to find life but never develop your leadership potential, it's going to rob you of your full life capacity. And then if you're trying to develop your leadership but you never live life, that's going to rob you as well. What about you? What have you been doing with it? Have you learned to be able to live both aspects of that to its fullness? Are you living leadership, but also you have a life that you really enjoy? So let me give you some no's. I'm going to give you some no's. So these are very important, guys, for you to be able to try to figure out how you do both of them. So here's some no's. Don't let leadership rob your life. Don't let it steal your life. Again, I meet a lot of leaders that are miserable in life. Don't let leadership steal your life. And then don't postpone living. There's a lot of people that say, well, I'm a leader, but I'll live later on. You know, I'm just going to enjoy my life. No, don't postpone your living. And then don't give your life away cheaply. There are so many people that sabotage everything. They sabotage their leadership and their life because they give it away so cheaply. And then don't blame other people for your life. I find that a lot of leaders are miserable because they blame everybody else for their misery. You can't do that. And then you don't be afraid to live. Don't be afraid to live your life and find fulfillment of it, and don't give up on life. There are so many people that I meet that are successful in leadership. Maybe they built the big companies, or maybe they've done big things. But man, they just give up on life. They've turned sour on it. And I don't want you to do that. And then don't take yourself so seriously. Learn to enjoy yourself, your life, and your potential, both in leadership and life. You see, I'm a firm believer that leadership life is proper living. For proper living, you must first discover your life center. And what is your life center? What is your launching pad? You see, your life center is going to be your launching pad for your life. And your life center, now listen carefully, determines your life purpose. Now again, I want you to focus on your life center. What is your life? What is the center of your life? Everything that you build your life around. See, when you develop that, you're going to realize that your life center is going to determine your life purpose, your life mission, your life motivation, and your life fulfillment. Now, think about those four things I just said. Your life center is going to determine your life purpose, your life mission, your life motivation, and your life fulfillment. So here's the question I want to ask you. What is your life center? If you're going to have leadership life, if you're going to have leadership and live in fulfillment every day, what is your launching pad? What is the very base that you're going to launch your life off of? That's going to establish your purpose, your mission, your motivation, and your fulfillment. You don't have to invent your life mission. You just got to discover it. And I believe that when you discover that, whatever that may be, that you're going to love it and you're going to enjoy your life fulfillment, your leadership life. Leadership life is a fun life when you put the two together. You can be a leader and live your life. You really can do that. And when you do that, it's fun to do. You are right in the center. I mean, you're right in the target area of who you are and what you were created to do. And listen, I want to give you a statement that I want you to come up close and I want you to listen to. So here's the statement. Don't be a great leader and at the same time be a poor lifer. Don't be a great leader and at the same time be a poor lifer. Boy, that ought to get you. That ought to get you as a leader. You know, a lot of people are great leaders, but they're poor lifers. I don't want that to be your case. I want you to be a great leader and a great lifer. Because if you don't have that, a lot of people say, I want to be a great leader. I want to be a great leader. I want to be a great leader. I'm going to do everything I can do to be a great leader, but they're a poor lifer. Their life is very poor. I want you to learn to have leadership life. I hope that you will do that. And I just want to give you that word of encouragement. Put the two together, leadership life, and I want you to hit a home run in both of those areas, because when you mesh the two together, you're going to have the time of your life. Hey, thanks for tuning in to Impact Leadership, and I'll talk to you next time. By the way, go and check out jcimpact.org. I want you to do that. There's a lot of great leadership material there that I hope you'll enjoy, and that will just encourage you along the journey of your leadership life. Remember, don't be a great leader and at the same time be a poor lifer. I believe you can do both. God bless you. I believe in you. See you next time.